All right, boys, welcome back to the Side Boob, the official podcast of the Man Boob Fantasy Football League. It was a rough one for me. Yeah, dude, I was
It
so.
happens, man.
I know it's a part of the game for sure.
And yeah, you were. We knew you were due. We knew
No,
you were due for a bad week, and it wasn't even that bad of a week. It's not like you put up 59.
it has nothing
Talking
to.
about
It
bad.
has nothing to do with the outcome of this matchup or how many points. It's Hollywood, dude. I lost.
Okay,
I lost Hollywood for. I thought it was going to be season ending. How they were talking earlier today, but it ends up it's it's like a small fracture, so he's going to be out 6 weeks. So
I did
so
not even.
that puts him at week 12, and they have a week 13 bye. I wouldn't be surprised if I don't get him back to week 14, like right before the playoffs. Dude, that's a major blow
That that
for a
does
team
suck,
that
bro.
like I don't have a ton of depth. Dude, we talked about it. Like,
That does suck, man. Well, get on
yeah,
the trade line, man. Get on the trade line.
I can't. I'm not built to trade, dude. And I tried to trade Hollywood last week to Jared in like a package deal.
Could
I should have tried
you
harder.
imagine?
But, dude, I liked him. He was. You asked me who my favorite player on my team
Hollywood Brown
was.
out for 6 weeks.
After Chubb, after Chubb, my favorite player was Hollywood. That's a player I watch.
Really?
Yeah, that's a player I've watched the most this season.
You were emotionally connected to Hollywood. Okay,
Well,
I feel.
I'm always doing shit for the 1 o'clock game, so I always come home and Cardinals are always on.
Let's see what you got to. That's. You know what? Fuck it. People like trade talk, and let's just. And I'm not saying even other teams, but let's just see what you do have to work with.
Like I wonder if like I could have tried to deal Hollywood for like Jalen Waddle or something. Like he had that kind of value at that point, dude.
Oh,
Before
absolutely.
that, I don't know if he would have done it. He might have.
I think those are very similar players, though. I don't, you know what I mean? I wouldn't. I don't know who I'd rather have between those two. I mean,
Right, I guess.
I'd probably go Waddle, but fuck, I mean, Waddle is going to have some short games. I promise you, Tyreek Hill will be more dominant in that offense, which I still think is.
I mean, he has been.
It was great that Jared got him in the third.
He has been.
He's just as top tier to me as Jamar Chase, if not more, honestly.
And Chase broke out against me. This. I mean, I knew it was coming. I
Who,
knew. I
who
knew.
would you rather have?
What?
Who would you rather have, Jamar Chase or Tyreek Hill?
Probably Jamar Chase. Right now, just
He,
with
he,
like the uncertainty of their quarterback, even though I mean, Hill
yeah,
seems to be
that's true.
quarterback proof, but Burrow's back there.
You're precisely right. That's where he gets edged out. Jamar's in just a system built for him, and Waddle still to me eats into Tyreek's a little bit more than T Higgins eats into Jamar,
Dude,
especially when he's been injured, dude. So,
T had 10 targets yesterday. That was good to see. He didn't do a whole lot with them.
bro, I'm telling you what, I've always been a rider for T, man. But what the fuck? I mean, he's still not cranking in that offense the way he should be.
No, he shouldn't have
Not even
played. He should have
not even
played
close.
last week, and he probably shouldn't have played this week, dude. I don't.
Don, it's because
I didn't get a good chance
it's
to watch him. Did he look explosive out there? I didn't even see it.
I honestly didn't. I was watching the game, of course, but I can't tell you like as far as like break it down like that. But he did nothing. Didn't do anything too impressive. Like no, I mean, he just should be doing more. Period, man.
But that's how I felt.
40s.
That's how I felt last week when I still had Hollywood. Now it's like,
It,
okay, I need you in there. I need you in there now, and I need you producing.
I
Like,
genuinely believe that Zach Taylor is the worst play caller in the NFL, and that's not an embellishment. I genuinely believe that there's 31 better play callers in the NFL than him. He is so fucking pitiful. So fucking pitiful. He sucks his players' cocks so they love him. That's why. Well, he's just such a sweetie, and he knows it's Joe's fucking team, but he needs to let Joe completely take it over, man.
how did the defense give up 26 points to a
Yes.
depleted New
Well,
Orleans offense? I mean, they had nobody. I mean, Kamara, I guess.
because second level, second level, we get beat by teams that destroy the second level, i.e., Debo Samuels, Alvin Kamara, and that's because that's the only position we don't really have a gangster at. Luke Wilson, serviceable, cool, he's a little try-hard white boy. I like him, but not a fucking. He's not like he's in the pass coverage, honestly, but he's not marking up those beasts we need to at the second level. Period. But I don't know, man. I'd say that's another guy. I'm kind of. He's the 8th ranked fantasy receiver, but I'm still just kind of disappointed in Debo. Like I can't say I'm disappointed in him, but I just still feel like by now I thought I would have had a game where I was just like, holy fuck, where he's not scalped people yet, bro. He scored the
No.
shit, but
I mean, you gotta be happy with. I mean, if you got a
you think?
top 8, yeah. I mean, would you trade a fucking 4th rounder for him? I mean, come on.
He's been out the entire season and have the backup, absolutely, positively.
So you got a top 8 receiver in the 4th round. Yeah, I think I'd be fine with that.
I'm happy with it. Very, very, very disappointed in my team this week, and I deserve all the flack. I think I kind of like that we both had bad weeks, honestly, because I'm sure people have been waiting us like, God damn it, I hate them talking about how good their fucking teams are. And I'll be honest with you, I really showed that my team's really showed its floor this week. Fucking.
Yeah, let me pull up your matchup.
It fucking sucked, dude.
Yeah, that was. Dude, Kyler looks terrible.
Dude, I fucking know it. That's why I'm pissed Hollywood's out too.
Did you see that? Did you see where Hollywood got injured? Kyler throws him a fucking jump ball. Like he's Mike Williams or something. And this defender that's nearly a foot taller than him comes down on him. Like obviously he's not going to win that. Just fucking stupid, dude.
Man.
It's like
ridiculous.
Every time he gets they snap the ball to him, he just he freaks out and goes in panic mode and starts running all over the place like a crazy person.
Kyler Murray does not look happy right now. Watch him play. He doesn't look passionate. He acts like he doesn't give a fuck, bro. He acts like he doesn't want to be out there.
The Jeff Wilson performance was surprising. So I ran with Jeff. Yeah, I ran Wilson in another league. That was bad.
I mean, yeah, he's a damn good running back, but I mean, shit.
I mean, I feel like it comes down to the defense. The game script didn't go in Jeff Wilson's favor because they were losing to Atlanta.
No, I'd say the biggest problem with Debo or Jeff Wilson is that the 49ers fucking suck this year. That's what it is. They're fucking horrible, dude. It's like they're still looking for identity, and understandably so, because the last fucking 12 months they've been planning on Trey Lance running that offense, and they've got fucking porn star Jimmy.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Their defense has suffered a lot of injuries.
They're still cranking though, ain't they?
I think they put up 4 points this week. I mean, compared to what they've been doing.
Yeah, but
and against Atlanta, yeah. It's not like that's a terrifying offense.
Right. Let me look at this. Well, I guess we can even start. Well,
start?
We can. No, not start. I'm saying we can. I guess we could even just kind of start, maybe going through some matchups. I know Sam also sent over the rankings here. We got the Rye Pie. We got the Doghouse. Done. The Rye Pie General Manager of the Week goes to drum roll. Noble. Only team in the entire league this week that scored over 100.
Oh, I was thinking Doghouse. Yeah. Good job, Noble.
Yeah, he got the Rye Pie.
Good job.
And Noble, you got your first win, you fucking stud.
I mean, he hasn't shut up about it.
Yeah,
dude. Imagine if he was undefeated. Holy shit, that would be bad, huh?
What'd he put up?
100 points.
Ooh, just like
100.2. Yeah. Burrow had a nice game. And I mean, Juju Smith-Schuster blew up there. Like, who would have
that was
predicted
fucking
that?
hilarious. It's geeky. I'll tell you, that is funny. As soon as I saw that, I thought about Noble and drafting him on. He was drafted Juju over here. I was like, in Noble drafting him. I love it. All right. And the doghouse team of the week. 40, man. 40 cakes himself. 40 is the doghouse manager of the week for losing or almost losing to Jared, depending on where you guys are at in this game. When you start the pile, yeah, almost losing to Jared and tying John for worst record in the league. Ooh. Tim's coming after fucking Edge with this one over here.
Dude, yeah. Sutton's only got 9 yards.
Sutton's such a weird player, bro.
He needs three more points against Jared, and there's 9 minutes in the third. I like his chances. I think he's probably got those.
Dude, poor Jared's always getting beat on the podcast. Oh shit. Oh man. That's funny as hell.
Who knows?
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, dude, he's gonna lose last second again. No
Dude,
way.
100%.
We're gonna watch it happen live, just like we did last week. Yeah, that's pretty fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I definitely wouldn't listen that week.
I'm in. As far as this, well, I'll tell you what. So let's go ahead and hit the rankings, and I guess we'll kind of just as we're going through the rankings, we'll piece up the matchup that the people are on and kind of move on it from there.
All right, yeah, whatever you're gonna do.
All right. So the 12th ranked team is Noble. Okay, Noble. To kind of dissecting their team.
All right.
In their matchup.
What did he say? He not say anything about it?
Nah, didn't really go into detail. But as far as looking at him, yeah, Joe Burrow, that offense is cranking a lot better. I think they're continuing to move. Poor man, Brad's had a couple. Brad's had a couple rough weeks, man.
Yeah, he has.
Well, and honestly, just because he does have a fucking good team,
dude.
You know what I mean? But 87's not horrible, man. It's not. I put up 59 this week. I would do anything to have an 87-point week.
But you think Noble's still the 12th ranked team?
I think they're close. I'll tell you by the next couple.
Right now, I still think he probably is, right?
I don't think I don't have a problem with him being the worst at all whatsoever. I didn't know if you had somebody you thought was definitely worse.
I feel like the 100's probably his ceiling on his team, right? I mean, he does have Swift coming back and Keenan Allen.
That is going to really change his fucking team.
Things. Dude, they're probably going to come back next week when he plays and go off.
Bro, you know what, too? He is going to get Elijah Mitchell back.
Yeah.
Right? So, his dude, hey, bro, how fucking hard would you geek if Noble Vug just starts fucking shitstorming like the last 7-8 weeks?
Now that I think about it, it's not impossible. It's not impossible for him to put some games together here. And I
promise you, Noble's still in it, bro.
That division's kind of tight, right? Points wise.
Right. Yep.
My
prayer is, and this is what I think is going to happen. By the end of the season, you're going to be at least second ranked. I believe, my prayer is going to be the points, dude. But I do think you're going to get in by record. I really do. And I don't know how much of that's wishful thinking, but fuck it, I'm going to throw that in existence. Throw that thought into it.
Dude, I don't know how these next few weeks are going to go. Like with the buys and shit. Like, I'm going to have to stream quarterback here in a couple weeks. Like,
me and Sam were talking about this today. It's a fucking weird year. Sam, direct quote from the commission, she said, slight paraphrase maybe. He said something like offenses are just struggling. Like have like all, no, all offenses are like struggling to get rolling, and that is true, bro. Even with the Bengals, I mean,
Well, as far as fantasy goes, like a lot of like it's hard to stream this year. It's hard to stream like quarterback because I feel like all the points are monopolized by like it's so like top tier this season. Like the
mhm.
top five. If you don't have one of those top five guys,
And I don't know.
same thing with tight end. Like if you don't got a few guys, like good luck finding a guy that's gonna put you some points.
You couldn't be more
Like
right on that.
defenses too. Like
There
all
was,
those
yeah, there was.
streaming positions. It's a hard year for streaming, man. And
I
especially
agree.
with like our waiver wire is so picked through right now, man.
Hmm.
So good luck,
There's
man. People
there's
are
nothing out there.
yeah,
There's nothing out there.
people are gonna have to make some hard decisions as far as I don't
Hmm.
know. Maybe not with these deep benches. And then we
This league is so gritty. You got people like me that I'll just take your handcuff just to fucking pray your person gets injured, dude. And I hate to say that, but if
I
it's
mean,
gonna happen, it's gonna. If it's going to happen anyway, I want to be taking advantage of it. You know what I mean, bro? I'll tell you this, Don. Never mind. I ain't gonna say this shit because it's too deep into my draft strap, bro. And I'm not saying my draft strap. I mean, I don't know, bro. Do you know how
let's
much more valuable a handcuffed running back is in this league than like a receiver you can get in the fucking what the fucking ninth? To me, like, man, I mean, dude, like,
yeah,
and we have people
yeah
in
for
this league
sure.
like Andy and me,
That
you know, take Kenny just for the fuck of it. Now he's eating off that. But looking at his team, bro, I'm not kidding. If Kyle Pitts can, nah, that's a bunch of ifs. He's going to get Keenan back, Swift back, and Elijah Mitchell back. And Elijah Mitchell's going to be in that two to flex.
so
It's not bad.
he was down like 60 points, 60 like 50 to 60 points against like the next two dudes in his division going into this, and he put up 100. How many did Taylor put up? Let's look at that. God damn it.
Dude, did he fucking. Bro. Bro.
Let's see, 100.
Oh, shit. That freaked me out for a second.
So,
Oh, but you know, oh, never mind, dude. Oh, I'm just realizing Brad didn't have Devontae this week. Yeah, he didn't have Hawkinson this week.
who are we talking about? Are we talking about Noble? Are we done on Noble?
We're talking about Noble, but this matchup that he's in. I'm just kind
Oh
of
yeah.
just looking at it. You know what I'm saying?
Let's just
So he
cover.
took
Let's cover Noble and
just
like you know.
by team.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Let's
Brad.
just do that. Fuck it. Let's just do that. Let's just go team by team that he sends over then too,
All
or
right,
just analyze
we've
the
already
team.
pretty talked about Noble a little bit.
Who do we got next?
He gained 30 points on Taylor, so he's only down
Yep.
30, I think, in the wild card.
Alrighty. So
Maybe less, because I think Gil had less points. He's in it basically. I mean, all right, let's go to 11.
Taylor Miller at 11, pretty regular team, has nice pieces, but so does everyone else. Had a big week last week, but looking like it was just luck.
What is wrong with this computer?
All right, let's look at your team there, Tay Tay. Whoa, that's a big fall though. Taylor was way up there. I mean, he was like ranked like
Was he
sixth or
really?
fifth last week. Yeah, dude,
Wow.
that was a big change. But yeah, all righty. So
I
looking,
think a lot of it's going to come down to what Dak does when he gets Dak back in his lineup and doesn't have to stream quarterbacks.
yeah,
I think that's going to change his team a lot, one way or the other. All right.
he proposed a trade to me, but it was a hard pass. It was can't remember. I think it was like Dalvin for I don't know. I'll look it up here in a second. But just looking at his, oh, he had fucking wins. That's what you're saying. You can't stream quarterbacks this year.
No,
Fucking
it's too
whoever
hard.
all absolutely, man. Absolutely. I started his ass in my dynasty league too, and I'm literally losing only because Dak's out. But look at his team.
He had Kirk
I don't
Cousins
know,
on
man.
his bench too.
I still really like his Dalvin and Miles Sanders combination. I
Mm-hmm.
really do. Think that's really hot.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, he's got Elliott on the bench right now. I can't believe he didn't start Elliott in the flex. McLaurin was going against that
Uh,
fucking treacherous Chicago defense, and Scary Terry is pretty fucking nasty.
he's really not. He's been kind of no. Is he top 23?
He's 23. Yep. And looking at
He
him,
is. He is kind of like a
yeah,
he is like a safe floor player really. He hasn't had a boom week.
but the problem is that team's fucking weird.
It is kind of weird. He only got 4 targets.
Um, dude, I kind of liked it.
I
I
mean, it's not
kind of
like
like
Zeke's
Miller's
been
team.
great.
I like the dude. I think Mike Williams is solid. Gabe Davis is still fucking putting up
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, Gabe Davis is looking legit. I didn't realize how big Gabe Davis is. He's kind of like a big dude.
So I think 11 is a little. That's a little low, but let's see some of these other
Yeah,
teams on here.
I probably agree.
But the
Especially if Dak comes back and he was
he
Dak of
needs
like it.
he really needs Dak back really bad, bro. He's I, Don. You need to trade for him. You need to trade with. You need to trade him.
What do you mean?
Put Elliott in your flex and start another receiver. Dude, he's got one of the
Who
strongest
am I gonna
benches.
trade for? I don't have pieces to trade, dude. I'm not gutting my team to give myself depth. Fuck that. Like you guys aren't getting Mark Andrews. I don't care if everybody else on my team dies. Like you're not getting Mark Andrews. I mean, if you want Chubb,
Don, to
you're
say
gonna
you
have to
don't,
pay
you
up.
to say even if the rest of your team died is a little extreme, dude. Like,
No,
I'm kidding,
no.
Kidding, dude. Let me
I'll,
look at. Let me, I'm kidding.
I'm starting
What,
Mark Andrews in the flex if the rest of my team's empty, dude. That's it.
yeah. Let's look at yours. So, well, who are you going to start then? It with Hollywood being out now. Oh, you still got, bro. Never mind. Never mind. You're just throwing Najee in there. You're not.
Yeah, Najee's obviously got to come in. Alave moves up to wide receiver too. But
And throw T.
I mean it's a
Oh
it's
yeah.
a big loss, dude. Come on.
And you love Olave.
Yeah, he's been great for sure. But he was my flex player. Now who goes in my flex? I mean,
Well, move Najee.
Jacoby Myers and Melvin Gordon's been on the sideline the whole fucking game. So like I had Olave in the
He even
flex.
had a.
Now my flex is going to be like Jacoby Myers.
He said
Uh,
3 at 10. Yeah, he's not looking dependable at all.
I don't. He didn't even have his helmet on last time I saw him on the sideline. I don't know what happened. I don't even. Let me check the updates here.
Well, I thought Pacheco did more yesterday than for some reason. I must have saw like the only two
He
things he
doesn't
did do.
touch the ball much, but when he does, he runs hard. He I don't know if he's worth. Like if CH goes down, it's probably going to be a split backfield between
He looks scary.
Yeah, dude, he runs so hard.
He literally looks like fucking Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I like the kid a lot.
But it's just going to take him a
He
little
was
time.
like
He's a hell of a
I put him in that
dynamic.
package deal with Hollywood, trying to trade him to
he's
Jared. I
just not.
tried to trade Pacheco and
Dude, he man, Pacheco is as cool as he is, just not fantasy attractive. And
no, not right now. He's a handcuff. But I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure how valuable it's probably just me. But who am I gonna pick up? Like
that
who's
is
more worthy of it?
so
There's
crazy.
nobody out there, dude.
Let's see through there. So we can go that through as we look at the teams. But I'll tell you this: if you wanted to, but you don't need to. I didn't realize you do have Najee on your bench and stuff. You'll be all right, man. But
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. It's and I feel better knowing that I could have him for a playoff run, but like it's not like it's guaranteed I'm getting in the playoffs. You guys could eat it.
no,
You know what I
dude,
mean?
I'm telling you, there's going to be a couple teams that make a weird run, bro, and there's going to be a couple teams that take a weird fall. It's just up to we just got to find out who's that going to be. It's just time's going to tell.
I bought myself
But
a, I bought myself a
Taylor,
I bought myself a lot of ground the first 5 weeks. Really 6 weeks, because you guys didn't. I had a bad week, and you guys didn't. None of you guys really took advantage. So it's about the same. I might have lost. Let me see.
I tell you this: if you're gonna have a bad week, this was the fucking week to have it. If you're out there and you're pissed off like I am, as I deserve to be, this is the week to have a bad one. Nobody did shit but Noble, and even then,
everybody kind of had a bad
just
week.
check the hit, just barely peeped the tip of his dick in there at 102 of him. So, but dude, back to Taylor, man. I don't know. We'll see.
I think we covered. I mean, I liked it. Like both on any given week, both those wide receivers could boom. Like for sure, more often than not. Like lately,
they're same receiver, so it's like
we've. I mean, let's move on. Let's go to 10. Like we've covered it. Like it. If when Dak comes back, it's gonna determine. Dude, this game keeps swinging.
It's weird. 10 RBU. Quarterback, running back look pretty good, but that's really it. A.J. Brown and Sutton look good on paper, but take a look at their stats. They're more pedestrian than they seem. That's true. This is a very pedestrian team. Pedestrian University.
So he didn't have anything to say about Gil? About Gil's team, and then he had all this shit to say about the other one?
Well, let me just look. No, dude. I mean, he hasn't got to Gil yet. We're just at 10.
So not Gil. I'm sorry, Noble.
Noble. No, I think honestly, poor Noble. Poor Noble. And I think he's got a good fucking team. You throw Elijah Mitchell in there, he's got an okay team. And his team could make a late run. And honestly, he needs to continue until Elijah's back. He needs these weeks where he has these weird performances and this was huge for him.
His team doesn't look as bad to me looking at it this week.
Dude, I'm telling you, he just needs to get healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Looking at
CJ?
10 over here.
CJ's
what do
team?
you think about Siege?
I like CJ's team on draft day, and I still like CJ's team. Really, the core of his team.
Sam is kind of right though. Like I don't know, AJ Brown. Yeah, AJ Brown's gonna have that Debo-esque season though. He's had a couple worse weeks, and has a little more of a lower floor than Deeb. But
his
can't really.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He can't really like. He's not like a superstar. He's not having like a superstar season. All right, but he's running back heavy anyways. Just that gallop in the flex looks extremely unattractive.
Yeah, I'm feeling all right about dropping Gallup at this point. But who knows when Dak comes back. But his team's really similar to my team, where it's like they're really top heavy, and he doesn't have a lot of depth, and neither do I. And he couldn't sustain an injury.
I think Sam kind of nailed it. I think he is just barely
he,
better than Taylor, but it's definitely fucking close, dude. Like, I don't know, man. Lamar is what kind of really makes
CJ's team's a little more top heavy than Taylor's team.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I like his core group better, but I don't know.
That's how his teams always are, though.
Sutton is kind of unreliable, and who else are you going to put in there? How is Thielen done? Thielen caught a touchdown, but I feel like he's always
having a
he's kind of touchdown dependent.
100%. He's having a Thielen-esque season. He's going to continue to. Honestly,
he isn't catching the touchdowns though. Like Thielen, that's
not like typical. Right. I tell you what, I don't know how much longer Thielen has in that offense, man.
Yeah.
And again, I haven't watched him play at all for a while. I just kind of feel like that. I just feel like just kind of looking at his numbers, 3, 4, 6, 8, 4 receptions a game. His largest target game is 9. Not
right.
He's getting phased out of that offense.
Jefferson probably just dominates the target share.
Exactly. The better Jefferson gets is now Jefferson. He's played long enough now. And these double coverages, he's finally figuring out how to beat those motherfuckers. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's so good.
That's Justin's and Dalvin's offense.
For sure. I was laughing with a buddy yesterday because I got in the biggest argument with him. Not biggest argument. I mean, we're geeking out, but about when Thielen and Diggs were together and they kept Thielen, and I was like, dude, Thielen's better. My dude was like, not at all. And next thing you know, Diggs fucking shit storms the league next year in Buffalo, like 1,800 yards or something like that, something stupid. Or how many catches I forget, but
I mean, he was good
looking
in
at it,
Minnesota too. I had Diggs when he was in Minnesota.
did you?
Yeah.
What kind of numbers was Diggs putting up in Minnesota? Because I didn't know he
Check
was
it
like
out.
a 1,300. Was he like a
Check it out.
1,300-yard guy?
Yeah, probably.
Let's do Stephon Diggs stats. I'm typing them right now.
Here,
Stephon. Shots out to Gil. Stephon Diggs stats. What was he doing in Minnesota? Okay, that's kind of what I thought. They needed to get them the hell out of there, though. 720, 900, 849, 1,021, 1,130 was his last season in Minnesota. Gets shipped off to Buffalo, gets 1,535, and then receives 12 for 1,225. Yeah, he's killing it. He's got 6 touchdowns already this year. Dude's on pace to have like 18 touchdowns.
damn.
That's in fucking.
Dude, I knew he was gonna have a huge week this week. I just had a feeling. I told you before the games even started. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna get torched by Diggs and Chase. I can just feel it, and I did.
Yep. You sure the hell did too. 25 and 20. They really let their dick hang this week, bro.
Yep.
Jefferson and Jamar went the fuck off both, dude. Dude, it's their league. You're exactly right. No young receivers are fucking with Jamar and Justin Jefferson. It's not even close. Who would you rather have on your team, Jamar or Justin Jefferson?
Probably Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, you take Justin Jefferson.
Yeah.
I think you're right,
Plus
man.
he's the
But I tell you this:
bigger guy.
next year, I would take Jamar though. And I think his yak ability is just a little bit better than JJ's. Just a little bit. He's a fucking running back. Sambo reminded me of the day that he was a recruited to LSU as a running back.
He doesn't have a T. Higgins to compete with targets for either.
That's the biggest. That's the biggest. With fantasy, it's not even close. You're exactly right because of that. Thielen's not half of what T. Higgins is. So it's just like I said, they don't give a fuck. They'd rather throw it to Jefferson right now in a double coverage than a Thielen in a single. All right. As far as his team goes, though, anything else? I think we pretty much covered it. We got a typical tight end in Disley. Not good, not bad, whatever. Typical. All right. Looking at the 9th overall there, Creo Williams. Team took a hit this week not having Jamal Williams. That's funny. A team that looks better than it seems, but still isn't that good. But they're also not bad. I don't know. I can't tell if this team is underperforming or overperforming. This team is sinking or swimming, and by how good its quarterback does every week. Okay. So Jared's sinking or swimming up to saying by how good his quarterback does every week.
I mean, there's a few teams that are like that. You know, it's just like Taylor's team. Like, they're struggling to find consistent quarterback play.
Yeah, Rodgers is... It's kind of weird how Rodgers all of a sudden turned into a bad fantasy player out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But he's still Aaron Rodgers.
I mean, turns out Devontae was a big deal, huh?
Got beat by the Jets, and dude, I don't even know what the fuck's up with this Jets team. Breece Hall is still looking good, but that's a little bouncing around. Back to this, Aaron Rodgers. I think is just him and Clyde Edwards-Helaire are very similar. When they're in your lineup, you know they could do well, but you're just kind of, you know, they get hit a floor really easily right now. And I don't know how Rodgers wound up in that position, but
I wonder if he might have missed the window to sell CEH, because we'd never seen like 4 big weeks in a row like that from CEH at this point in his career, right? Like, if he would have sold him after that, like, But
Yeah.
it's hard
I
to
don't
say.
think he's. And I'll tell you what. I think they played that weird fucking Buffalo team. Is what happened to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You know, I would still have faith in him, man. He's getting 9 to 10 receipt or
He got no targets this week.
ruck.
Or wait,
That won't always
wait.
happen.
That might not be right.
That's what I saw.
Is it 0?
I love Jared's receivers. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Tyreek, baby. He said, I'll put up stats without Tua, and he did. 17.5 points and a fifth-ranked receiver. So Jared's a good drafter, man. Like I said, got that Tyreek in third.
Dude, there's 11 minutes left, and this matchup's still back and forth between CJ and. I mean, this is big game for both of them, really.
Bro.
Like CJ's way behind on points, so I mean he needs a win here, in a big way.
Do you think? Yeah, look at Russell. Oh. Anyway, as far as J. Roddy's team, having Connor not in really hurts his team, man. Or having Connor out really hurts his team.
Connor wasn't doing anything. Connor's been bad.
I mean, where he drafted him at, what do you expect him to be, having him out, period? I mean,
yeah, I mean,
what did he get him for, I guess?
Second round,
Fourth?
I think.
Damn, James Connor was his third or second. That's an iffy.
I mean,
James Conner was a guy that I did not want to draft this year. Like, I was scared of him, and I could tell he wasn't going to do shit. But I would have drafted him, and I would
have drafted him too if he fell to the right spot for sure.
Absolutely, but I'd have hated fucking doing it, man. And I honestly think Jared kind of felt similar. But Jared, did he have Connor last year?
No, Brad did. Brad did. Yeah,
that's fact. Brad did.
I mean, Connor got a ton of touchdowns last year. You knew that probably wasn't going to happen again.
Jared's meat and potatoes of this team is definitely old Cuck boy, Cooper Cuck, and Tyreek.
James Conner was one of the players I tried to trade for with him. Because, I mean, I think James Conner's he's definitely going to, there's better weeks ahead for James Conner.
I mean, he's getting
those touchdowns have to go up. Have to. There's
he's
got one touchdown, dude.
He's a 15-year yard. Dude, the problem with that offense is they needed DeAndre back.
Let me see how many touchdowns.
Now the problem with the offense is they need Marquise Brown back. Like we're gonna. I'm gonna tell you this: DeAndre is gonna struggle not having Marquise Brown on the other side. They're just gonna double him.
Rondale Moore looked pretty good yesterday.
For 6 weeks, dude. For 6. I was looking forward for both of us to have him back. And Kyler, and bro, you know how much that sucks for me having Kyler and Marquise Brown being out? He has nothing to throw to now, dude. Fucking nothing. And when Marquise Brown was in there, he looked like he's struggling. And honestly, Marquise Brown was a perfect player for him because he had so much fucking speed that he had enough separation that Kyler could just wing it to his ass.
Yeah, James Conner had 18 touchdowns last year. He has 1 so far this year.
I knew that was going to happen. Everybody's taking those weird
falls. Not that much though. 8. Like those touchdowns are gonna go up. Like there's no way. You know.
The defense is suspect. They've got what was looking at his team. Kittle. Jared's got a team, but I tell you what. I think he's interchanged.
This was like the first week that Kittle even looked like Kittle. This was his first good week. 2, and then he had 8 receptions for 83 yards.
Bro, the league does not give a fuck about tight ends this year. I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, that's what makes Mark Andrews and all them so fucking valuable, bro. Like,
right.
Yeah, you guys know what you're doing this year, and Andy definitely knows what he's doing by getting Kelsey all the damn time.
Yeah.
He's such Such a beast, dude. Such a fantasy fucking Titan, dude. God damn it.
Whoa. Denver interception. Oh, and then he fumbles it.
Hey, I will say
Oh
this.
my God.
Hey, is that a touchdown? I tell you what, that was a huge pickup for me this week. Was this Broncos team, man? His defense, I love it.
Yeah, that was a good
That was like
pickup.
my last kind of. I actually had to put a claim in for him. You know it.
Yeah.
But bro, I have my backups. I have enough depth, and I really needed a fucking defense, dude. What were we saying, man? Like, I'm not kidding you. If you're streaming a defense this year, which I'm not saying Broncos defense are god, but they're at least sustainable. But yeah, streaming defense fucking blowed there, bro.
The only
God
position you can stream consistently is kicker. Like,
And even
right?
then it sucks. I'd rather have bad with Justin Tucker right now. Even then it sucks sometimes.
I guess.
If you got money-
I picked some guy up off free agency and put up 13 points for me this week.
Yeah, and that'll happen. I picked up some people sometimes just fucking it's just not shit. And it's just there's no because you're playing the matchup game all the time, dude, and the matchup game isn't consistent, bro. The Niners played the Falcons this week, and I thought Debo and Jeff Wilson were gonna just fuck the shit out of them. They're gonna eat. But hey, Debo did okay. Jeff Wilson didn't do shit against that weak ass defense. Atlanta does have that nasty ass D lineman. I can't think of his fucking name, but that dude's a fucking monster.
But yeah, Jared's team. I mean,
what is going to say? The flex is a little.
If he wins this, it moves to 3-3.
I mean, his flex is a little. Oh, he does need Jamal Williams back.
No, Devontae Smith has been pretty good, right?
I mean, 44th ranked or 28. Oh, 28.
He's a decent flex play.
That's decent, but I would still. That's not when I'd be like hell yeah.
Just fucking. I would kill for Devontae Smith in the flex. Now that Hollywood's hurt,
really?
Holy shit, yeah.
Honestly,
my flex play is going to be like Jacoby Myers.
Oh, I just had a trade come over to me, man.
No way.
Live trade come over to me. I don't think he would care about this. I really don't, dude. TCU just fucked Taylor Milliken for himself of it. But he sent me over for Debo and Damian. He sent over Dalvin, Terry McLaurin, and Naheem Hines. Oh, he canceled it, I think. Oh, bro, he must have heard me bring it up on the podcast. He's like, fuck Travis, I'm going to fucking cancel that trade then. That son of a bitch wants to talk shit.
Why even... Yeah, I guess if you just want to dump Naheem Hines off on somebody.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, dude. He just wanted to get him just wanted to get him the fuck off his squad.
Guy is just useless in the standard scoring league.
But I think... Well, I mean, just because obviously Taylor being out right now, but as soon as Taylor's back, that's his freaking offense.
Wait, who was it? Dalvin and McLaurin?
Dalvin McLaurin for Debo and Dameon Pierce. That's really not that bad.
It's not that bad, no.
But I have a lot of faith in Pierce, man. And I'm not giving up Debo and Pierce, bro. I'm not giving up. No. Yeah. And Debo, honestly, one thing I really like about Debo in fantasy is he's built like a fucking brick. As hard as he plays, he's not one of these receivers. I mean, I know he had that bad injury that one season, but outside of that, he's a sturdy motherfucker. Lord willing, knock on wood. Good night.
I think the downgrade from Debo to McLaurin's way more than the downgrade from Dalvin to Dameon Pierce. Like the difference between the two, you know. I think I'd rather have yours.
Say that again.
For sure.
Like, yeah, and I'm not.
You're going from Debo Samuels to Terry McLaurin. Like that is way more of a downgrade for him than going Dalvin to Dameon Pierce. You know.
Yes, absolutely. And again, I think Dameon Pierce is going to have a very similar to Dalvin. Dalvin's definitely going to have a better season. I like Dalvin better. He's more talented.
I mean, that's not a terrible trade. I wouldn't veto it, but I think I'd rather have your side.
Yep, barely, but I appreciate the effort. And it's kind of an attractive trade, being willing to give up a Dalvin, and yeah. But I think he knows what we know. He knows Damien's going to be pretty close, and also I do think still Debo's best football is definitely ahead of us. They're going to continue to work on that, not new, but that new old offense.
All right, let's move on to who we at, number 8.
All right. Yep. Give me a second, unless you have it on there.
Not yet.
My phone is.
I can do it.
Take a peek at it instead of this 8 one.
You.
Actually, here we are. Yep.
Yeah, it's you.
He said, "I don't know. This team is really. I don't. Yeah. I mean, he's not wrong. He said, I don't know. Is this team really as good as the podcast thinks? Is this the most overrated team in the league? Maybe, man. Does this team look like Tarzan, play like Jane?
Mm-hmm.
I think Dobbins is essentially unstartable. Dude, I think that's unfair.
I think I think it might be true at this point.
Really? Do I necessarily think it is? Think this is? No, but it makes me think. Young Guns Nerf Team of the Week. Fuck. I don't know that one.
You're like,
dude. I literally, you hear me like throw a fucking beer bottle and smash it against the fucking wall.
And then you just calmly come back on like, dude, I'm gonna have to cut it short this week.
I'm like, you literally hear me go like, throw somebody and throw somebody go, ow! And I'm like, Don, hey man, I gotta get off here, bro. I gotta handle.
Dogs start barking.
Here you something and hear my dog go,
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Hear the dogs yelping. Sorry, Don, I'm gonna have to attend to something.
All through the podcast at random points, you hear my dog yelping. After this, dude, I just start getting really dark. The last 18, like, yeah, honestly, he's fucking lame, dude. Honestly, dude, I don't like how that dude's ever drafted a fucking team in his life. Oh shit! All right. Back to the teams, OV.
Let's take a break after this one. Let's talk about yours.
I agree. Yeah. Plus, I want to smoke up.
All right.
All right. So Kyler Murray, fuck you, and he's going to get way worse too now that that offense has no identity right now, bro. He's their identity, but they have no fucking weapons, bro.
Yeah, go ahead. This is your team. Say what you need to say.
Well, I mean, I was told that's the same. Like my team, fucking lame week. I thought these days were behind me, and they're definitely fucking not. And I still have faith in my team, but I think everybody had a little more faith in my team last week before this week. It's just not. I really just showed my floor. I need to turn around. I need to understand where my team is at right now. I still got the talent to work with. I definitely do not, and this might be a good conversational piece, to say that Dobbins is unstartable. There's no way, man. There's no way. I mean, I guess he did have only 7 attempts, and say how many touches and no receiving targets. Yeah, that's rough.
Damn. He had 13 2 weeks ago. It's gone down each week. 7 for 15. I mean, that's not a good. He's not being really efficient. 2 yards a carry. Yeah, I don't think the way I see it this week. I see like your running back depth isn't as good as I thought it was.
I agree.
With Elijah Mitchell coming back.
Keep in mind. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, Even bringing up Pierce, who even after the bye as the 10th ranked running back in fantasy,
Pierce has been great.
Yeah, but
you have a solid running back too, and it's kind of your team right now, and you do need one of those Debo boom weeks. You're gonna get some Taysom Hill boom weeks too, especially as long as Dalton's in there. I think. Well, he just got hurt, didn't he? That might hurt Taysom Hill, right? Unless Taysom Hill's, oh my God, I don't know what's happening. I forgot about that. I need Jameis Winston back.
Right.
Just sling it to Olave.
Mm-hmm. But when you throw Pierce back in this lineup, I still have faith in Dobbins, man. I think. I mean, anything obviously a flex, but when Pierce is back in this offense, right now he's not making my starting lineup. I can't say that for much longer.
Is Dobbins
So-
hurt? What's the questionable tag?
A lot of my team
Do you-
rides on Dobbins.
Is it-
A lot of my team rides on Dobbins.
Yeah, I think he'll get better as the season. I mean, he's coming off a major
I
injury.
really do, man. I really do.
I don't know. I mean, it's concerning to see them give him 13 carries in his first game back, and they give him less
And less.
Yeah,
Ever since.
that is a little
It
concerning.
is definitely concerning. Definitely concerning. But I tell you what, when DeAndre's back too, that would just mean DK would go in my flex. If I didn't even, I would still, dude.
Yeah.
I would still keep Dobbins in that. He's a great, even if he's qualified as a boomer bust, I still think he's a worthy flex, man. And that's all I need him to be. He's a really worthy flex. And I think he has. I think Dobbins has the capability, simply being the starting running back, to be a very, quality flex, man. But
Hopkins coming back is gonna be huge. I think, especially with Hollywood being hurt.
it's going to be huge.
I don't know.
And I think, go ahead.
I don't know if Hopkins is gonna benefit more. I feel like Hopkins was already gonna get his 10 targets. I feel like Rondell Moore is gonna be.
I do think
That guy
DeAndre
now.
will benefit more. Will benefit more, but they need each other. I promise you, they'll both get better if they have each other.
No, yeah,
But-
Hopkins is gonna eat now. He was
I
probably gonna
do.
be fine.
I'm not. I still got all the faith in my fucking world. I think Christian McCaffrey. Damian Pierce, Debo Samuels, DeAndre Hopkins are a fucking hell of a foursome, man. I really do.
A lot of it depends on Kyler and this Arizona offense, so. And the San Francisco offense.
He looks like a scared Oompa Loompa back there.
It's like you don't have any elite offenses on your team other than J.K. Dobbins in Baltimore. You're relying on the
That's
Arizona
hardly an
offense.
elite offense, dude. But yeah, I agree. All my offenses are struggle city right now. Big time struggle. We've got But I still like this Broncos pickup, man. Thank God. 6th ranked overall defense. Fuck yes, I'll take that on the claim, man.
Yeah.
And we're long enough into the season now, you can kind of start looking at those rankings, Week 3, you can't look at the rankings too much, position rankings too much, because boom weeks still have too much of an effect. But,
Yeah.
5-6 weeks in, you can start looking at some people.
Right.
Let's see what Gano's still at. Yeah, Gano's still the 4th ranked kicker. I still like my team. I got some fucking proving to do. And he still ranked me at what? 8. I'll take that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
And I think that's honestly, there might be some teams that are, like I said, man, it's still a little early. Everybody's still in it right now, man. But
You need a big week next week. You know that.
I need a big
you
couple weeks.
need a win. I think especially you need wins. You need to string some wins together. Who do you play next week? I'm sure you know.
I do not know. I did play the best team in the league this week, and I'm not jumping ahead at all whatsoever. But that Danny's team's fucking great. But league, who do I got next week? Dude, I got Howie next week, I think.
Who hasn't looked great, but it could go either way. I mean, you could win that. You could definitely win that.
Let's look at those matchups then, because I really need this. Oh, wait. No, I play Miller. I'm not going to talk shit because I'm not going to say I'm going to win yet because I'm not going to jinx myself. But let's see. Cousins is on a bye.
I think Dak comes back next week, doesn't he?
Well, he needs him to come back in the worst way.
You're gonna have
Sure
face
enough.
Dak on his first
Sure
game
enough.
back.
Sure enough, the first week If Dak comes back, I'm playing him.
Yeah.
And he indicated that the Sun is in line to be cleared medically Monday or Tuesday and then practice Wednesday. At this stage, McCarthy hasn't confirmed that Prescott, who last suited up week 1, will start Sunday. I hope not. I really need Dak to be out another week, and I'm not going to lie. Sorry. Oh, wait. Dude, never mind. I'm playing Taylor Miller next week, who has no Dalvin, with Dalvin's on a bye.
Oh.
Miles Sanders is on a bye. Kirk Cousins is on a bye.
Well, he's gonna have a Dak, right? But
so Dax, I'm not convinced he's going to start, dude. Do you think he's going to start for sure?
No, I'm not for sure. I thought it was trending in that direction, was it not?
I mean, it is, but dude, they're not going to start. I don't think he's going to start Sunday. You read that? McCarthy just said he just cleared to practice Wednesday. So they're going to want. I mean, he knows that offense. He's good enough to start. I just hope he doesn't. Honestly, half of it's wishful thinking done.
With no Dalvin and no Miles Sanders, yeah, you should definitely get a win next week.
That's a huge blessing, and I've got nobody on a bye, and I got Damian Pierce. I got Damian Pierce back. Taylor, I love you, man, but I just need it, dude. So, but outside of that, man, do you have anything else to say about my team before we take a break and I fucking smash this ball?
No, they don't look as good as they did last week to me, but I don't think they look as bad as 8th. Like 8th in the league. Maybe like 5th, 6th.
You know,
I'd say 5th. I'd still keep you in top 5.
I gotta be real now. I think he's got me in a good spot here. I think my team's got some proving to do. I love my team on paper. It's kind of what he's. I'm thinking like there's nothing to hate about my team. It's just everybody needs to crank, and they are on struggling offenses. That's something that I did not think of until now.
Dude, I mean, if you win next week against a depleted Taylor, I mean, you're 3-3.
I need it.
You're 3-3. What are you?
Well, this took me to 2-4, so I'd be 3-4.
Okay. All right. Yeah, but, right in the thick of things with the record for sure.
I definitely need to string some stuff together, and it kind of it does suck that Elijah's coming back, bro, just for bye weeks and shit like that. Now that I'm seeing these running backs, but
yeah, you're gonna lose Wilson and gain Hopkins. I mean,
that's true, man. When you look at it like that, but Damian, that's all it is.
But all right, let's take a breather.
Right on, my man.
All right.
I hate Russell Wilson, dude. Bro, we were geeking out about it. We were geeking out about it today. We were geeking out about it today. Me and Sam were, because I mean, literally his ex-teammates are like talking about how shitty he was and shit like that.
Right.
I mean, he got paid. He got paid from a lot of he got treated with a lot of favoritism and.
I don't remember him being viewed as like cringe like he is now. Like it's like one day somebody on the internet pointed out how cringe he is, and they're like, oh yeah, he is pretty fucking cringe.
He's getting heavily targeted for it though, right? And it's also like if you already look at somebody as cringy, everything you see about like everything they do after that, you're like, oh shit, like that looks cringy as fuck. So that's the problem with him. Yeah, coming out of the fucking thing with his hands out and shit. Like, okay, think about that. At the end of the day, think about this. He's a top-tier athlete. The things that he's asked to do, the teams he has to run, the things he has to know, like the confidence he has to have. Like, if that's like a little thing that's like really personal to him, he's like, man, I like to imagine every day. You know, every day I go out there to practice, I want to take it as serious as the game, you know. So I'll literally envision and I'll put my hands out and I'll think about all my fans when I go out there. At the end of the day, that's not that bad. But when you already think somebody's cringy and you watch them do that, you're like, oh my god, what a fucking quack, dude. Yeah. At the end of the day, fuck. If that's his little fucking thing that he does to get himself in gear, that's not fucking bad.
He's getting so much.
You know what I mean? Like
he's getting so much hate at this point. I'm kind of rooting for him.
Yeah, I'm literally starting to feel bad for him. I feel like he's the kid in the class. We need to take it easy on all
Yeah.
You know. But anyway, let's see who's coming in at number 7. We're starting to get to the good people, so it's going to get. We don't like to talk about other people's good teams, so that's why it goes super fast. We just like to talk about like more shitty. So the back half we just like gloat about. The first half we're like, yeah, but at the end of the day, this team's okay. Move on. All right, so moving and coming in here at number 7 over here is Too Much Muscle. Definitely not the most stylish thing so far, but a few other things. Yeah. Definitely not the most talented team so far. A few other teams on the list look scarier than the Muscles. Running backs look worse and worse every. God damn, this dude's going in on him. Sam's fucking Sam. Somebody yelled at Sam at work or something tonight.
This
Bub, I
is
love
the
it.
7th-ranked team he's going off on
Yeah.
like this?
Yeah, exactly. I'm thinking he just got reprimanded or something
He's,
at work.
I imagine
It's
him
just
using this
Sam.
voice too.
Sam was I do throw. Running backs are looking worse and worse every week. Know something about it, Gilliman. And I don't know if you ever had a tight end, but somehow Chase is finding his strength. Listen how hard it is. I don't know if you've ever had a tight end, Gil. Going in, dude. I love it. But somehow Chase is finding his stride and Diggs just being Diggs. That's a goddamn fact. And Chase is finding his stride. Boy, without Jamar Chase, I don't know if we win that fucking game, bro. Because T. Higgins ain't doing shit right now. So it's really Jamar's world. And honestly, I'm starting to wonder in the same way Justin Jefferson, as we said, completely took over that offense from, like, he literally came in and Debo'd that offense away from Adam Thielen. Like, this is mine. And it's going to continue. I think that might happen with T, bro. Like,
I don't know.
Who knows? I'll tell you this: Joe really, 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 really does love Jamar, man. Like
Sure.
that's a tight connection, and I don't know, man. Gil's team's looking pretty fucking good.
His running backs are kind of worrying though, right? His team lives and dies by Diggs and Chase. If they don't have big weeks, I mean, James Robinson hasn't looked great lately. He's just
I think he'll catch his stride again now.
To ETN. How many touches did he get this week? He got 12 carries.
54 yards, you know. How many receptions?
One.
He had a reception, yeah. But how many total touches then? 13. You know, that's not bad. Who would you rather have, James Robinson or Dobbins? James Robinson, easy, probably. I guess I just want to know more.
I
How different do you think they are?
At this point, I'd probably rather have Dobbins. I don't know, it's close.
Yeah. I would too, but I don't know, man.
And he's struggling at quarterback. He's got Stafford as his quarterback right now.
That's a good question. I wonder who's even more talented. Yeah, Dobbins probably a little more talented, but James Robinson, not bad.
He's like my team last year. He's relying on 2 like high-end wide receivers to carry him, and like not much else going on around the rest of his team. Right?
I tell you this. I still like Mostert, bro. He's getting 14 fucking carries a game. And, you know, he had a 50-yard game. That's going to happen sometimes for running backs. I really do like Mostert. You know?
Yeah, I guess he just had a bad game.
I mean, look at the last 3 weeks. 15, 18, 14.
Yeah, it's not bad.
It's fantastic.
It's a decent flex player for sure.
I would trade for him. You know, I like him.
I just think he has one of the more top-heavy teams in the league with these, like, just super top-tier guys, the core of his team.
And he's ranked 7th. It's not like he's ranked dog shit. I don't know. I think we're about to find out. I mean, obviously we're going to find out who his team is, but
I mean, he beat me this week for sure.
But I know. Oh, I know. He's been waiting for this pod. I know he can't wait to listen to this podcast. And he's like, yeah, I can't wait to fucking hear Don fucking talk about how I fucking. He wanted this one, bud. 90-74. I mean, congrats, Gil. Good win.
Yeah, for sure. No doubt about
90 points this week. There's a lot of teams out there that wish they had 90. But finishing up with them, I mean, yeah, I think 7th is appropriate. I do. Suck Up is pretty fucking good. They had a good week for him. But
yeah, he did.
Don, you want to say anything? You want to compliment the team that got you this weekend?
I mean, he's got 2 like top 5 wide receivers on his team. His team could blow up any week.
Yeah,
but
and
I'm a little worried about his running backs, and I'm worried about his quarterbacks. I don't know who he's been using prior to this week. I don't know who he's been streaming. feel like he's been struggling at quarterback.
I
But
think he's appropriate at 7. But I'm done talking. You ready to go to 6 over here?
sure. Congrats,
All
guy.
right. Coming in at 6, Lady Bushes. Ramondre Stevenson. Really? Is he really, like, legit? This is honestly the most boring team in the fucking league. Oh, my God, Sam.
He say that?
What the fuck? Yes, he didn't say the fucking. I added it, but even after I thought about taking it, it still sounded horrible at it. Listen to that. I love it, dude. I love the mood he's in. Really, Ramondre Stevenson, really. He's really legit. This is honestly the most boring team in the league. There's not a lot I can say about this team. Holy shit!
Damn.
He fucking, dude, I think he literally wants to
Who's
fist
this,
fight
Bud?
bro. Sam told me that he's always wanted to fist fight Bud, though, bro. There was something about Bud. He told me one time, he's like, dude, one time we're drinking, he's like, dude, I want to beat the fuck out of Bud. I was like, what? I was like, why, bro? He's like, dude, just fucking, do you hear him talk sometimes? I was like, what, bro? He's like, yeah, I fucking hate him, dude. That was weird. I'm kidding. That would be hilarious, though. All right, moving on over here. Where's he? Where I can't find his goddamn team. Who did he play this week?
He played Taylor.
I like to look at the matchups when I go to the teams. There we are.
Yeah, as long as Damian Harris is out, Ramondre is a top 5 back, I think. Jesus.
And dude, I swear to God on my life, I was out at the bar this weekend and I was showing somebody my fantasy teams, or my fantasy league, whatnot. And he's like, oh, and he was looking through me. He's like, oh, what the fuck? You guys have a girl in this league? I was like, what do you mean? He goes, the Lady Bushes. I was like, oh, no, dude. It's just some dude in the league my brother wants to fist fight. But kidding. All right, moving on over here. Tom Brady. What is Tom doing right now? 13th overall quarterback in fantasy?
Yeah. I mean, that's a disappointment, but
That Tampa team's looking a little suspect over here.
yeah.
They're I think they're going to be okay, though. I mean, people, you can't forget who's running that fucking team, man. You know, anytime you got Tom, and they're going to get healthier. And after that old fist fight incident, that whole team's been a little shaken up. You know, ever since I think the divorce is affecting the entire team.
Think so?
No, but I do think
It's possible.
it's
Right?
also, dude. I do think that the divorce is affecting Tom's play, though. I mean, the stresses. Like he looks a little more stressed too.
Yeah. Well, that's how you look when you're losing, I guess.
And you know, he's dude. What's kind of sad, dude. I'm not being funny. Like he's like been like the man, an amazing NFL fucking pro all these years, and just how like loving him, and he won all these Super Bowls. And it's kind of like in the last year, he's losing his entire life. He's like sucking it. He's like sucking at football and shit. Giselle fucking hates his guts and thinks he's ugly and shit, dude. She's fucking Antonio Brown right now.
You can't doubt Tom at this point. They're gonna turn it around.
Dude, that team's fucking amazing. That defense alone, bro.
Yeah.
That team's gonna be okay. People can't forget it's Tampa time.
Yeah.
But anyways, Eckler's a weird fantasy player, but he's doing okay. He's really fucking picked it up. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Eckler all of a sudden became the 4th ranked
Yeah.
fucking run. Oh my God.
Eckler's been great.
damn.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
for sure.
fuck? What the fuck, Donald? 28, 31, 13.9 already. It's the game's still going on. He's already got 12 attempts. Is my TV too loud, by the way? Is it fucking up
You're what?
my TV too loud, by the way? Is it fucking up? You hear me all right?
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Good. So, moving on with this team, man. You can tell me and you are both stoned right now.
Yeah,
Let me tell you that random pause.
his team's kind of lacking depth a little bit, right? But he's got Eckler, and I mean, especially when Damian Harris comes back, Ramondre's not going to put up these 20-point games.
Evans has been a disappointment the last couple weeks, but he got that 22-point game just a few weeks ago. So 80 yards isn't bad, but Oh, they played Pittsburgh this week, so that defense is pretty solid, man.
I'd
Alrighty.
probably put Gill's team ahead of Bud's team at this point.
That Ramondre is looking good, man.
I don't know. That's close.
I don't know, man. I like Ramondre a lot. 16, 8, 17, 21. Those are the last 4 weeks, man. 16, 17, 21 are 3 of the 4 last weeks.
I loved Ramondre coming into the season. Like,
Did you? I thought Damian Harris was going to do more.
You're going to have to get him in like the 3rd round or something if you want him next year.
Even higher if he continues this, man. If he continues this, it's going to be fucking crazy.
I mean, when Harris is back, he's gonna take a lot of those touchdowns. Like, Ramondre's probably not getting 2 touchdowns.
Or Waddle. See, that's what Waddle's. That's what happens in that Dolphins offense. When you got Waddle at 10.9, 129 yards, but no touchdowns, and you got Tyreek getting the touchdowns and being at 17 rather than 10. That's going to be the slight effect. But I really do like Waddle. Love to have him in the flex. Ramondre's looking solid.
I mean, I guess Waddle's his wide receiver too. Jerry Jeudy would be the flex play. For sure. Jerry Jeudy hasn't done a whole lot.
I think he probably I'll tell you this. Yeah, I would hate to have a fucking Broncos receiver on my team.
Yeah.
It's fucking dog. It's like having a girlfriend with no ass, man. Fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's my RB3, Melvin Gordon, who's God. I mean, he's probably droppable at this point. Like, my depth is just shattered right now.
Cortland Sutton's like a girlfriend with no ass. Like, you appreciate her, but like doesn't quite get it fucking done. Just missing a little something.
He's good. I think he's a good player.
That's what I'm saying. Good girlfriend. No ass, man. Good player.
Does the quarterback play the ass?
The quarterback play the ass. That's fucking hilarious, dude. All
right, you move on.
Ertz. Well, just kind of continue. I mean, Ertz. I think that Ertz matters. Just because you said you like Gill's team more.
Ertz probably going to get. He's going to get more targets now. I mean, everybody's going to benefit from Hollywood going down. So, I mean, yeah, Ertz is a fine tight end, especially with everything else that's out there. So is Njoku on Taylor's team, really.
Yeah.
Just kind of safe floor plays. They're not going to kill you.
Oh, Jacksonville coming in with the 7th ranked defense, though. I didn't know that. I did not know that. All right, yeah, I'm done. Anything else?
Dude, they put -4 to. They give up 34 points to Indianapolis. That's disappointing for Bud right there. -4. You don't expect that. I mean, you got the win anyways, but. Damn. Bud moves to 3-3. Me and Bud are tied in record.
So this team is actually. All right, moving on to. Oh, shit. Ooh, we got some interesting mashup here. The next text message says, this team is actually 6th. Bud's team is 5. So Bud's ranked as the 5th.
Okay.
And you just basically said Sam doesn't know shit about rankings because you said Gill was better. And he's going to listen to this and he's going to have a word with you. I know about that. I'm kidding. Fucking.
Is that what happened?
Yeah, so Gill's at 5th, man.
He swapped them, just like I said.
Holy shit.
No way.
No, Bishop Sycamore. They're 4-2. They're 4-2. So, wow, Bishop Sycamore. Okay. Probably ranked a little bit higher than their record shows. I predicted this team was trending downward, and it seems to be the case. Damn, dude, Sam's like shitting on the good team still, dude. It's hilarious. I like it, though. It's Halloween and shit, dude. I think he's feeling a little dark. I like it. Anyway.
Nathan's
anyway,
had
so
a
he
few
says-
bad weeks in a row, hasn't he?
Listen, so he goes,
I mean, points
Okay,
wise,
so he says-
I guess.
probably ranked a little bit higher than the record shows. I predicted this team was trending downward, and that seems to be the case. Also, contender for the Nerf Team of the Week, but I gave it to Travis for embarrassingly starting Taysom Hill this week. Dude, that's not a bad. He still got 4.8
No,
points,
There's
And I'm gonna
nothing
continue
wrong
to-
with that start.
and I'm going to keep him in there. That's fucking laughable. Yeah. I'll take 4.6 from a tight end play.
How
that
many
has the
other
potential-
how many other
that has
tight
the
ends?
potential to go 20. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
How many other tight ends out there that you can pick up that can put up 20 points?
He's going to do it again this season.
None of them.
He's going to do it again this season.
Yeah. Especially
So-
when like Olave was out, like Michael Thomas is out, like figured he was gonna blow up, but he didn't.
So, looking at this, he says, but furthermore, get you a wide receiver, bub. Does he need a receiver? Does Bishop Sicky need a receiver, boy? Because I'm not afraid to trade a receiver and a Dobbins for an upgrade or something.
Yeah, he needs a receiver.
Let's go to Bishop Sicky and let's peek this out. Oh, dude, I know why Sam shit on him, dude, because he played him this week. It's fucked up, dude. If Sam's got ultra competitive this week and winning on him on the rankings too. All right, so looking at his team, Jalen Hurts. I mean, fucking beast. Joe Mixon, 12.8, not bad. Aaron, dude, that Packers offense is one of those offenses just kind of they're looking for some identity, and they're all over the place. I feel like, especially with fantasy, you know that.
He's got two of them on.
Like-
He's got two of them on his team, and Aaron Jones is not getting the work. Like they just aren't running the ball. It's fucking stupid.
Weird.
Their two best
See,
players are in the
Jones is-
backfield, and they're 9 carries.
Jones is ranked 15. Did he take him in the first or second?
Second, I'm sure.
I believe the second as well.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of that, he had like a blow-up week. First week, he went off. I don't think he's done shit since. No, second week, he put up 29.
Damn. Yeah.
I'm not concerned about Aaron Jones, really. I'm concerned about having Aaron Jones and Romeo Dobbs in your starting lineup here. I don't really like that.
I tell you this, I don't know.
The
I think
offense isn't good
think-
enough. The offense isn't good enough to support.
He's
that,
definitely
you know?
sixth, he's definitely sixth ranked, not fifth. I think he's looking a little struggle bus, bub.
Yeah.
I think Henderson, you never know who's going to get it out of Henderson and fucking Cam out there.
Cam's gone. Cam's gone.
What?
They're trading Cam, right? Or they're looking to deal him. Like, Cam's like a non-factor.
That's not a rumor?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He did pick up Kyron Williams and put him on the IR, and I wish I would have done that. I thought about doing it, and I fucking didn't. Who could very well take over that backfield from Darrell Henderson.
Really?
Yeah.
Henderson still got a touchdown and shit. I'm surprised he. Well, I mean, ATN is taking, dude. ATN is starting to, yeah. Yeah, you know what? And ATN's more of like a receiving back. Plus, he had that injury.
Yeah.
Or
ETN's getting more
I-
work lately. That does. I mean, that
Yeah,
helps his team a lot.
I think they're really phasing him. Yeah, I think they're really phasing him in that offense, and they should. He's a good fucking player, and he fits their scheme really well. I think honestly, today's age, you need two running backs, and I think they're going to do that for a while. I just don't think they're going to do it nearly as effective as the goddamn Brownies.
Who else
But,
could he put in as wide receiver 2? He doesn't really have a wide receiver 2. I mean, yeah, he desperately needs a wide receiver. Who could he give up? I know who he wants to give up. Oh, shit.
Who's? Oh, scary. Yeah, I mean, and that's not a bad dump off. I'm just
Who?
not that dude. I
I don't.
Let's just give it.
Who?
He went to McLaurin. You remember he tried to trade with McLaurin?
I thought we were talking about Nathan.
Oh shit, dude! I literally just fuck my bad. I literally just looked down on my phone and clicked the wrong team. My bad, dude. Fuck me. All right.
But
Plus some high as fuck. Alrighty.
Yeah, there's another. He's
I think
he's 4-2.
he's
I
a,
mean, he's still top
he's
of that
definitely an
division.
interesting. He's an interesting team to talk about, and I think some of it is because he is a little overrated. But yeah,
But I feel like at this point in the season, you do almost have to start taking record into account. Because I mean,
yeah,
he's still
that's
sitting
true.
atop the division, you know.
That's
Through
true. As
6
much as I
weeks.
hate to admit that, that is true.
Yep.
Talk for a second there, Don. Gotta handle something real quick.
Yeah. I can't say he's getting lucky in like the points people are putting up against him. Check it out. I don't.
I think he's a team that could still. He's a team that could still win it, but he is looking a little struggle.
I want
But
to see
he
what did he do week 5? Week 5. 100. I mean, he had a decent week last week.
he's the 6th ranked, you know. He's
Yeah,
not,
that's probably about right. I can't.
you know what I mean? Yeah, I
can't
think
nitpick.
because he's not. You don't know if he's really how hardcore playoff team he is.
And if the playoffs started today, he has a first round bye. You know.
Exactly, man.
But all right.
That really pisses me off just because I know I'm struggling, man. Yeah, but records do matter. That bye, man. God damn it.
Sure do.
But as far as his team still got that Buffalo defense. They're second overall. That's looking awesome for him.
Yeah.
And that's where he really edges up, and that's where he's a good drafter. Nathan always keeps himself in the hunt because Nathan always keeps himself in the hunt because he knows to draft the little things and, so on and so forth.
Move on to the next one?
Yes, sir. Looking at 4th. Commish. Team still can't come together. I'm kind of living off luck, but fuck it. I'm going to shade this team's great this week. Added Patriots defense and picked up a random Colts running back to replace JT, and they both worked out for me. But fuck, Justin Herbert, tough. He's a pussy, and I'm legit not a fan anymore. Damn. Sam went in on himself. Hey, I got to take a piss real quick. Talk for 1 second, okay?
Here, I'm going to pause it because I do too, okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
Whoops.
What we got?
All right, there we go.
So we're going through the Commish's team.
This game's in overtime, by the way.
I know. I actually stepped out for just 1 second. So I'm a shade. This team is a great week. So looking at the Commish's team over here, let's look at his matchup. Young, dumb, full of motherfucking goddamn cum. He is. Oh yeah, Justin Herbert. He's only 14 points. Definitely not ideal or why he drafted him.
He's getting so lucky with the points scored against him, dude.
Unbelievably lucky.
Like, I can't.
But good for him. Fuck it, goddamn. I had 1 year like that, and I'm not gonna lie, it was weirdly awesome, and I knew it was gonna happen every week, man. It definitely will make your team look way better than it really is too.
It's like with Howie's team, but to like an even more extreme. Like Howie's 4-2, Sam's 5-1, and Howie has a better team than Sam does. Like his quarterback's way better. I mean,
he just really
Justin Herbert has done nothing.
A lot
and
of his
you got to keep putting him out there too because he's Justin Herbert.
Well, he even said, the curse of the first round pick, and it's almost like, dude, Jonathan Taylor's having him out. His team has zero hope, dude. That's so much of his identity. And it should be. You don't pick again there for a while. I still think he's got other people, but his team without Jonathan Taylor looks way better. Because when St. Brown doesn't move, his team looks horrible. But that's not too common.
Has Sam put up 100 yet?
Yeah, the St. Brown played New England this week, and they're amazing at taking out like their best athlete. Swift's out.
Yeah, when St. Brown comes back, that's gonna be a big deal for sure. He is missing him. I forgot about that.
Oh no. St. Brown's playing. He's just not. When he doesn't have a good week, Sam really needs him
What
to
do you
have
mean?
like.
Amon-Ra St. Brown played this week?
Yep, only had
What did
18
he do?
yards.
Huh.
18 yards. What?
No wonder I didn't hear about it. I mean, he hadn't been out there for a few weeks, right? He'd been hurt.
Yeah, and they're probably just going to ease him back in there. But they played New England. They're not in New England. I do think that St. Brown is by far their best athlete when Swift's out, like just pure athlete. And Bill always takes that out.
Yeah,
The year what St. Brown was doing, I think St. Brown's going to continue to be good. He really needs him
Wait,
back
no,
in though.
dude, he had a bye this week. He didn't play this week.
Why the fuck am I?
I was gonna say.
Dude, my phone was just acting fucking weird, man. That's why we even started talking about fucking Miller that time. It went to week 5 for some reason, and it was on Miller that I took it out.
I guess he was hurt. Wait, he was hurt 1 week, put up 18 yards, and then he had a bye. So yeah, he's getting nothing out of him, but I mean, he's gonna be fine. Amon-Ra St. Brown's gonna be fine, I think. And Rondell Moore is gonna get more targets now that Hollywood's out.
Oh, it's gonna be
I mean,
huge for him.
he looked all right.
Gonna be huge for him.
How many targets do you have?
Yeah, Sam's got to be happy about that.
Rondell Moore had 10 targets with Hollywood being out there. Like, I know DeAndre's coming back, but I would be happy with that.
He's still higher on their list than like. That's still good. It's still got to be great for you. Marquise is out. He's gonna be. Yeah.
I tried to trade Olave for CeeDee Lamb, and he wasn't doing it. Now I wish I wouldn't have got cheap and would have tried to trade Hollywood for him.
You can't look. You can't. You can't beat yourself up for that though. You know what I mean? Like, it just it's that stuff. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just bad luck. You didn't plan on that injury.
Dude, I like AJ Dillon a lot coming into the season. This is disappointing.
Sorry, I'm on a call.
What you like? What?
I liked AJ Dillon a lot coming into the season. That backfield.
Did you see? I refuse to get one of those guys that fucking.
I liked him and Ramondre.
I'm telling you, dude. I don't know. And it's definitely not a bad move. And you have to when you draft an AJ Dillon or you draft a Tony Pollard, it's because you drafted a certain type of team. Anyways, thank you so much. It's because you drafted a certain type of team anyway, and it's usually you're gonna have like nasty ass wide receivers and maybe amazing RB, an anchor.
Right,
and that's
right.
What
I went running back. So like, I didn't want to go running back there. I'm looking for a wide receiver or something at that point.
100%. 100%. But you're gonna have an anchor or something like that. That's what Sam has. That's why he took Dillon. But who planned on that Packers offense being dog shit all of a sudden? Nobody.
I mean, I thought they would use their 2 best players, but they haven't been using them.
Yeah.
But
that's fucking true.
Breece Hall's been great, dude. He's been great. He's silenced the critics, right? People that criticize him in the second round.
Yep. That's noon.
I liked him. I just didn't like him there. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But I mean.
Yeah. Sam loves the rookie running backs. He's not afraid to reach on him. And again, I'm not afraid to reach on a running back either.
Dude, he took over that backfield faster than I think anybody thought he would.
Yep. By the way, just because we're talking about Sam's team, one reason I reached Dobbins and didn't get him 3rd overall or 3rd round, which he probably would have been there. But that was a gamble still, man. And our league eats running backs like fucking little kids eat candy on Halloween over. And I was not going to take a chance on him going, and I had a boner for him this year. I still have faith in him. Fuck it. But
whatever helps you sleep at night, man.
Exactly. Wishful thinking. Yeah, wishful thinking. Yeah. You like don't say shit like. You just kind of like. But
Chargers just
fucking it paid off for Breece Hall, man. Chargers just won.
Yep. I mean, dude, you know what I want to do one week? I want to do a mock draft. Like, we'll do a mock draft together, and it'll be like, where with players would go right now. Like, if the draft was today. Like, that would be interesting.
I absolutely think we should. Let's do that at the 8-week mark.
That'd be cool. All right, yeah.
Let's do that 8-week mark. We'll do a mock draft, and I'll do a manager's rankings.
That might need to be two separate. I don't know. Mock draft would go.
No, you're right. That
No,
mock draft would be wild.
we would start talking about our teams, dude. We would talk about our teams forever after we did it. You know.
Yeah, that's true. But I would definitely be down to do it.
I feel like the manager rankings deserves its own separate thing.
I know. I'll do it, but that's going to be good.
But
yeah, and something I'll do every year, so you can move up in the ranking. That's what'll make it fun too.
Dude, I can't believe nobody picked up Deion Jackson. Like, I wish I would have, but at least if somebody picked him up, it was Sam who beat Howard.
Educate me. Who is this Deion Jackson?
It's the cuff for Jonathan Taylor. We're just sitting there.
How did he get that?
Philip Lindsay was. How did Sam get him? He
just pick him up off waivers.
He picked him up off free agency like Sunday morning. I texted him. I'm like, I can't believe he was still there. I mean, I should have just taken him.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
He was there as of this Sunday fucking morning.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can check right now.
Is Hines? Why don't they left Hines in that offense though as a backup? I thought.
He's not he's like a third down back. Like he's.
Well, good for Sam, dude. Getting your Huffy cuff. That's
Sunday
late, but
9:21.
Shame on you.
9:20 in the morning.
Oof.
Sunday, he picked him up. But I'm glad. I mean, if anybody picked him up, it was Sam, and he beat Nathan for us. You know. You know what I mean? So like, and he was kind of just like borrowing. Like Jonathan Taylor's coming back. Like you weren't getting him for more than this week probably. So I mean, it still benefited us that Sam picked.
That
him
is
up.
true.
What did I just do?
He ate though, man. He did well. They're not gonna. And now he don't have to worry and freak out about how long it's going to take Jeffrey Johnson to get back. Because even if they don't rush him back, because he performed okay. But
This laptop is terrible.
But so Kamish being fourth, that is a decently high ranking for him, though.
What did he have himself as last week? Do you remember?
Decently high, right? Maybe third.
Was it really? I don't remember.
Yeah, we should definitely look at the text before we get off here, just because I'm sure he. And Sam doesn't unnecessarily gloat on this team.
He doesn't.
You know what I mean?
He doesn't have a bad team at all, really. I mean, once Jonathan Taylor comes back, which he's going to soon, like, I think he's going to be just. Taylor's going to get back to being Jonathan Taylor. It's been a bad start, but he's just too talented. And he's got Amon-Ra. Like, Sam does have a good team, really. I can't argue that too much. Justin Herbert's been a disappointment, but I think he's got better weeks out of him, too.
He needs Keenan back.
He's got a decent team, and plus, he's 5-1. He's got the best record in the league. So, that matters, like we said.
No, he feels good. I know he's feeling good this year in fantasy. You got a lot to be happy about.
Yeah.
His team could still get better, I think. I think he could still find ways to slate.
I tried to trade with him. Didn't work out. But
yeah, his team is pretty good. He'll get there. He'll get Dak back, dude. Dak will get. Yeah, once Dak gets back, CeeDee's about to change, bro.
CeeDee's been all right, really, right? I mean, he's not been bad.
I mean,
he's a wide receiver too right now. Yeah, he probably drafted him as. You there?
Yep. Can you hear me?
You're breaking up.
Yeah, Don, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
He's the wide receiver 20.
Right.
And that's not where Sam drafted. Sam didn't draft him because he thought he was going to be the 20th ranked overall fantasy player. But it just happened because of Dak.
I guess I
Sam's team will get better with time.
I'd just be happy with the consistent points. I don't know, but yeah, they probably will. They definitely will.
And
Yes.
Brees Hall is looking better and better every week. And then we're realizing these offenses, they take a second to get the running game going.
Sam does have a pretty good team, dude. Like, for real.
Yeah, and like I said, these teams take a second to get the running game going, and that's happening for him. He's all right.
You're breaking up. You're breaking up again.
Is it breaking up? Oh, you know what, too?
Yeah.
Is it a lot better now, brother? Okay.
Yeah.
Is it better now?
Yeah.
Very well. But he's fourth or fifth. He's a guy that could win it, a guy that could fizzle out. I mean, I don't think he's. Yeah, you said it best. Herbert's days are, our best days are ahead of him.
Yeah.
In this league, still, I think. Yeah. Outside of that, I mean, New England's defense is pretty solid.
Yeah,
which I had him dropped.
I like him in the top 4. I think that's probably about right. Looking at his team, plus them being 5-1, that matters.
He's got the 6th ranked kicker. And again, man, you know how much that kicker and defense matter in this league, bro.
Especially this league, bro.
But I think, yeah, we got a good little team.
Yeah,
I'm not even just that. And again, I don't give. I'm a fan of the standard scoring, but I do think that I'm not kidding. Like having a good kicker defense is just smart fantasy football, and I think that really helps his team. I'm noticing a lot of these higher tier consistent teams they're not streaming anybody. They're having a solid defense, solid kicker, keeping them there. I think in a weird way, just because offenses are weird now. Like, wait, I don't.
I held my kicker through free agency. I didn't drop him, or I held him through his bye. He's on my bench. Like, I'm not dropping high-end kicker like that.
Right? It's almost like because of the offenses all being weird right now, this year also that special teams and defense is much more important. You know what I mean? Because offenses are like, I don't know.
Yeah, no, for sure. Patriots have been good too.
Yeah, they are.
All right.
Okay, looking at this next one, we've got. He's the buff team of the week too, as he named himself. So 3rd ranked, Josh Allen smoked. The rest of the league is lucky Damian Harris got hurt, or else this dude's running backs along with Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, and the 4th wide receiver in fantasy and Devontae is Bangy.
It is scary. I mean, yeah. He can blow up on you any given week, man. I mean, Josh Allen's going to boom every week. Justin Jefferson.
Bro,
I mean,
is he the best player in fantasy, you think? I mean, who would be
Yeah, I'd say he is.
Who's dominating their position better, maybe, is a better question.
I mean, Cooper Kupp from a PPR standpoint for sure, but
Okay, that's fair. I'm trying to think of anybody else. Anybody? Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, he's consistent. Josh Allen does not have bad fantasy games, dude.
No, he doesn't.
I've never seen that dude have like a 12-point game or something.
The injuries hurt for sure, but yeah, it's a scary team to go against.
If Pollard has a touchdown, it's a good chance Brad is whooping your ass.
He kind of got. I'm not saying he got lucky, but holy shit, Ayuk randomly putting up 20.
Bro,
I think that was the first week he'd found his way into Brad's lineup, and he puts up 20 points. He hadn't done shit.
Yeah, I know, because every time he scored, I was like, motherfucker, can you please throw one to Debo, goddammit? And Ayuk had a day. He looked good too, bro. Ayuk looked really good. Yeah, Brad's team's nasty. He's nasty. Great pick in Josh Allen, dude. Montgomery.
Dude, he got Josh Allen in the 4th round, dude. I mean,
That's awesome.
we could.
That's
I
awesome.
mean, I don't know how
That's
that's
awesome.
happening.
Justin Jefferson is still looking great. Yeah, I mean,
It's great.
Garrett Wilson. Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
but Devontae
know.
Adams is out. So that's all. That's gonna happen.
His team's kind of top heavy, but I mean, anytime you got Josh Allen, Justin Jefferson, and Devontae Adams, yeah, you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
win some games.
I agree. I agree. Let's see. Packers are the 9th-ranked defense, and then, oh man, he needs to get a new kicker. Just because there's got to be one out there better than Boswell.
He might be streaming.
And I'm sure I know he's streaming them and shit, but
he got 10
I tell you what,
points
if
out
he's
of him.
this week, he did. Honestly, I'm surprised Brad started him in over when they're going against Tampa Bay in that defense.
Hayden Hurst has
But,
looked all right too. I mean, yeah, he's a 12th ranked tight end right now.
I mean, I just wouldn't want a kicker on that offense, honestly. I mean, he looked good last week, and but he's also had 8-4-1. And you know, when you have a 4-1, I don't know. Only reason I said
I
that
mean,
too
you don't want
better out there.
You don't want a kicker from an amazing offense. You want a kicker that's
I mean, dude,
like
are
from
you
that's
sure though?
I mean, you don't
Like,
want them to
yeah,
be.
think-
You don't want them to be too efficient. Like the Chiefs.
You got to think though,
like
man.
the Chiefs are
who's
like the Chiefs are the Bills. Like, you know, that's why Carlson's better than having a Butker or a Tyler Bass. You know, because
let's look at that. Look at that.
They're too efficient. You know, they score too many touchdowns rather than stalling out in field goal.
Let's
range,
look at that.
You know what I mean?
Let's look at that for years I would always draft. I'm having a brain fart. New England's kicker. What's his face? And I knew because they're an extremely proficient offense, and it was paying out for me. And he was a top-ranked kicker for years, so I kind of based it off that. And I've thought about that too, Don. I have, but I'm gonna look up the kickers right now, and let's just see the top-ranked.
I mean, that's why Carlson. Other than being a good kicker, Carlson. I mean, the Raiders are a good offense, but they're not quite good enough to like get it in the end zone.
Okay. So, all right. And I guess, you know, the narrative's not far from what's there. You got Carlson won with Las Vegas. You got Meyer or whatever with Dallas, which their offense is kind of struggling. Tucker with Baltimore, and I mean, see what I'm saying? I don't.
He's automatic.
Right. I'm kind of just reasoning in my head, just thinking about Gano too. That team's doing good. Suck up.
But the Giants aren't a good offense, though, dude. You know what I mean? That's not like an elite offense.
True. McPherson's 6th ranked overall, though, is Bengals. Yeah. Then you got – it's kind of – honestly, dude, you can't really call it. Because it's mismatch a little bit, too. Because then you got – I don't know. Then you got a string of – couple. Oh, you get sketchy people. Then you got Buffalo's guy. But – and who cares? It's just a fucking kicker, anyways. You can't overthink it too goddamn much.
You can't even look at Butker because he's been hurt.
Right.
So.
Right. All right. Let's looking at his team more. I like his team, man. I like his team, and with Ayuk killing it like that, I don't know. I think they're going to incorporate Ayuk a little bit more, and I think they need to. So
they do. He's good.
Looking pretty good. All right, let's go. Let's check on. We have the second. We're just waiting on the second over there from the commish.
He's just not sending it?
Mm-hmm. So moving on here. Kind of looking back through. I'm going to go through the final standing projections real quick.
I don't know if they've updated yet. They probably will tomorrow. It's going to change tomorrow, I'm sure. I don't know if they update live like that.
I think they did, man. I think they did update really? Because were you ever one?
Yeah, I've been one like the entire
I thought you were.
Season. Yeah.
You were one last season. You're two this season. You're two this week.
Yeah.
There's no Hollywood.
Right.
Exactly why.
I don't know if I don't know if that's why or because I lost.
Oh, and just so you know, the tag that it says. Mm-hmm. And this is the current. This is the current.
Why didn't you send all of
And
them?
I think he's in the process of them. Probably had to do something at work.
Yeah, but 3 was 40 minutes ago. Holy shit.
Hmm.
Let's just talk about my team and then let's talk about Andy's team because I'm sure that's the
Yeah.
order it's gonna go. And and then if
I think
if he texts us during, we'll mention it.
you're exactly right.
All right.
You're exactly right. All right.
Okay.
Look at your team. Don, I don't know why I knew your team was gonna. I didn't know why. I didn't know I knew your team was gonna struggle this week, but I could tell.
Well, we were due, weren't we?
I could tell.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would do. I thought I was gonna fucking kill it this week, but unfortunately, no.
My team, they're. I've got like no depth, dude. It's that the Hollywood injuries. It's big. It's a big deal. Thank God he's only out 6 weeks, but still, that's like, who do I replace him with? Like, I got nobody on my bench. Like, I got 2 running backs on my bench dedicated to the fucking Pittsburgh backfield. I don't know.
Dude,
It's my team's very
You
top
got-
heavy with Mahomes, Chubb, and Andrews.
you got to get him back in your lineup. You got to get him back in your lineup.
Oh, he'll be back. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be. He has to be now.
Right.
I mean,
And like, I don't know, man.
would you have started Najee over? I'm sure. I don't think.
I can't
I
believe
don't
you
think
didn't start. Dude, I would definitely.
Right.
Dude, I might trade for you for Najee. I mean, you may not want anything. I'm not saying we have. I'm just saying.
I'll trade Najee.
I wouldn't.
I've been trying to trade Najee, dude. I think I've tried
I
2 or
would.
3
If I were you, I'd have
times.
started Najee in the flex, man. Can't believe you didn't. But they were playing that Tampa Bay defense. I can
Well,
shut it.
Right.
Shut your ass
Right.
down.
And Najee's been horrible. And they said they wanted to get Jalen Warren more involved. Like, and against Tampa Bay, I mean, he put up 3 points against Buffalo last week. And I thought Isaiah McKenzie, like, that game's going to be like a shootout, like ton of points. And McKenzie, he had like 5 targets, and one of them was in the end zone, and he fucking tripped and fell, or he would have caught it.
Fuck.
Like, he looked horrible, dude. He dropped like 3 passes, and then Josh Allen just stopped throwing to him because he's garbage. But
Yeah.
I mean,
I'll say this. I would
have lost it. I would have lost either way.
Mhm.
I'm kind of grateful for that. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, luckily
Dude.
I have just such I got such a lead in points against half the division. Like, I bought myself a lot of ground, but I think you guys are gonna make it up. Like, especially with buys coming up, I don't have the depth to fill in these pieces really. Like, I'm gonna try to put together.
Would you
what I
consider
can.
Najee? Would you consider Najee for DeAndre?
I don't think I can, man. I can't do that. Like, then who's my running back too?
True.
I don't have one. I can't do it. Like, you'd have to throw in a running back with it, or I don't know. I'd have to look at your team, but it's really hard for me to trade right now because I don't have anything to move around really, and I'm not giving up my. These are the guys that are going to win me a championship, you know. Like Mark Andrews, Nick Chubb, Patrick Mahomes. I'm not giving them up. Like I might give up Chubb for the right price, but you're gonna have to pay up big time.
Dude, I mean,
I can't.
this league.
I can't sustain another injury, man. Like, that Hollywood injury hurt, dude. They did. You guys are gonna catch up in points. A little bit at least. I mean,
Yeah. 6 weeks of amount helps. You
like
know?
there's 1 week where Chubb and Najee are on a bye, and Melvin Gordon are on a bye. I have no running back that week.
How deep? Damn, dude.
So, like,
Are you literally going to have to like pick up a shit? You have to start Pacheco and
I figure it out. But
Jamal. Fuck. Oh, Jameson Williams. Oh, damn.
yeah,
What the fuck?
I'm hoping Jameson Williams comes back like before the playoffs. I'm gonna need. I mean, the potential of this guy. I don't know if that offense is good enough to support Amon-Ra and Jamison Williams though. But
Damn.
this dude's supposed to be a stud.
Dude, Carlson's been money for you.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
9, 13, 10, 14, 16. Damn. That's some production.
I've benefited a lot from my my kicker and defense for sure this year.
This San Fran
But
San Fran defense still ranked number 1 there.
Are they? They got the Chiefs next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think they're on a bye. Or, no, they got the Chiefs, the Rams, then they're on a bye.
Damn. Yep, your team's looking good, but they did take a hit.
For sure.
It did take a hit.
Big hit.
But it's not a forever hit. You love Olave. And you got Najee Harris on the bench. You actually do have better depth than...
Dude, no, I don't. Because forget Melvin Gordon. Did you see? He did nothing tonight. He barely touched the ball. I don't know what happened.
That's what I'm saying.
But I have nothing after Nick Chubb and Najee Harris.
And dude, that's what I'm saying. That's why you have depth. You know how many people would be fucked if they lost? Like if you're saying fuck Nick Chubb and you get Marquise Brown out of there, the fact that you can plug in Najee Harris and Chris Olave, you have depth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
anymore.
depth.
I don't anymore.
Not T. Higgins, dude. Bro, you've got enough depth. You'll be fine. You got a lot of depth.
I don't know, dude.
But
yeah, I think I'm gonna suffer. I'm gonna these 120 point games during this bye week stretch without Hollywood Brown. I don't see him happening.
How deep into the game was Hollywood? How were you guys when Hollywood got hurt?
Dude, it was at the end of the game. It was like the second to last drive, and Kyler just tosses up a jump ball to him like a fucking idiot. Yeah. I was pissed how it happened, but it's all right. Yeah, I still like my team for sure. And we bought ourselves, I mean, I have like over 100-point lead on some of you guys, and you guys didn't really make any ground this week. So.
Yeah. Like I said, this is why, even you can tell me on fantasy podcasts, like, kind of a blah week, dude. Nobody fucking killed it. Nobody did, like, just kind of really regular.
Brad can catch me in points. I think me and Brad are, like, somewhat close. And he gained, like, 13 on me. So if I don't get in on record, I need Brad to get in. Unless Howie just falls apart. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see. I mean, it's close. All right.
Brad definitely needed me to have a really bad week, too. That helped him out a lot.
I'm surprised he put me at 2, honestly. Oh.
All right, Andy Dandy, you're fucking good.
Yeah.
You're good, man. You're the best team in the league. I texted out of the group chat. I said, even when you're bad, you're good. And I mean, it's not a profound statement, but you're the league winner at the end of the day to me. Or not at the end of the day. I think if I had to choose a league winner right now, it would be Andy.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, he did this with Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs on the bench. He put up 97 with his quarterback putting up 12.
I was talking to the commission. He was saying that he's got the most sustainable team, and he does. His running backs are just fucking unbelievable. You ain't locking. Kenny Walker walks his ass in there with 17 points this week.
I can't even say barring an injury because it'd probably take multiple injuries to make his team not number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his team's just super solid with this. I mean, they're the heavy backs. They're the heavy backs.
And I'm not kidding. They don't get his. Well, I mean, I don't want to jinx him because Henry was injured last year, and Fournette did have one. It's like Fournette and Henry have both had 1 year of an injury. But outside of that, dude, they're thick motherfuckers, and they're not going to be stopping anytime soon. Fournette is the shit, dude.
Yeah. He's
16. Yeah. His team didn't skip a beat without his, top guy draft. His top guy in a bye.
Kenneth Walker looked awesome yesterday, dude. That guy is no joke.
It's unbelievable. 17 points, dude.
He had the most broken tackles yesterday or something.
Sure enough, He's going to be looking great in the flex, dude. Fuck.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
Andy's got Kelsey who can put up 30 on you at any point.
that. Look what Andy. Imagine if you got this out of your tight end position. 18, 5, 13.9, 15.2, 26.5, 11. Do you know what that does for your fantasy roster, bro?
You have an advantage over every team you play. I mean, just at that position. Plus, he's got an
Unbelievable.
advantage at running back against every team he plays.
And how many points has Andrew scored this season thus far? I wonder who scored more this season.
I have, but I mean, maybe not.
I'm
Let's
saying
see
Mark
how
Andrews. I'm saying Mark Andrews or Travis Kelsey.
it's been Travis Kelsey.
No, I mean, but like how much difference?
Okay, I'll pull it up. Um, 5, 16, 20, 1, 14, 16.
Yeah,
Right,
he hasn't had like a 1 point week, but that's
right.
still really fucking good.
Yeah. No, Andrews is
Yeah.
awesome. Mahomes is awesome. Chubb's awesome. I need
Yeah,
Hick.
we're like my team is fucking awesome. Dude, look at him plugging Lazard in there too, and then randomly getting 13.6 points.
Lazard's been pretty good.
I love it. I got him in Dynasty. But what sucks is that having the Dynasty is when Aaron goes, Lazard's gonna not be shit.
Yeah,
He's
when I
probably only
play,
got it.
yeah, I'm definitely probably. When do I play Andy's team? I want to see that. I want to see who's on bye. I'm gonna get stopped. I don't think it's not week 7. I don't think it's week 8 either. But I'll check. No, I play Sam week 8.
I don't think. Luckily,
Week 9 I played. I don't think I play him till week 10. Yeah, I play him in week 10.
what's anybody want to buy?
I don't know if it's gonna let me see.
Oh yeah,
No, there wasn't an option for the matchup. It was just box score. But
week 10. You said
yeah, pull it up if you can. It wasn't letting me on.
pull it up. Yeah. Oh, Don.
What? Is
You
that
have
the?
you have Mark Andrews on a buy and Jacoby Myers on a buy, or what Myers? But will
Yeah,
you have
that's probably gonna
Marquise
be.
Brown? But will you have Marquise Brown back then?
No,
You have
not in week 10. Not yet.
T Higgins on a buy.
Higgins on a bye too.
Yeah, Higgins is on a buy. Mark Andrews is on a buy.
Yeah, that's a loss. See,
Oh
I got
shit!
a
And
lot of losses.
Travis Kelsey and the Chiefs are playing the Jaguars that week.
Yeah, I'll lose that one for sure.
Let's see if he has any buys.
I
No. Geno Smith's playing the Buccaneers though. I don't like that. Derrick Henry's playing Denver. Fournette's playing Seattle. Uh, Josh Jacobs is playing Indy. Kenneth Walker's playing the Buccaneers. His team's really good, man. And Andy is a good fantasy player, man. He really is. He's very I mean, I do genuinely believe he's extremely knowledgeable about football. Period, and I do think that kind of matters in this drafting, to be honest.
he's probably. I mean, the difference between 1 and 2 seems kind of high. I feel like his team's a lot better than mine, or a good deal better than
His
mine.
team's definitely way scarier. There's not. I mean, some of the things we're looking at your team and assessing, we don't have to do with his team. I mean, his wide receivers could be a little bit better, but goddamn, I really like Lazard where he's at. And so what? He's got a weak wide receiver too. That's it.
Kirk's been all right too.
Exactly, and Amari Cooper. Dude, Amari Cooper's the 18th ranked overall wide receiver. That's not bad at all.
And Gino's been, serviceable, at least serviceable. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
pretty good.
Oh yeah, no, he's really good.
All
What
right,
is he ranked
dude.
overall right now?
If we stop this right now, we can end it right before a 2-hour mark.
Geno's a 6th-ranked quarterback. He's doing better than okay, man. Damn. All right, man. Well, Andy,
Hold on.
congratulations.
Sam just sent in the. Okay, he sent in the rankings. He did have
All
me.
right,
So.
hard honors.
All right.
Patty Mo, Nick Chubb, and Mark Andrews. That's the team. That's it. I honestly don't know how they keep doing good. Oh, dude, he kind of shit on me a little bit, Bob. Oh, yeah. Carlson Tove. Carlson's. I'm kidding, he didn't show me, but Carlson, that Carlson is big.
He shits on the top ranked teams.
Dude, he literally, I love it. This week he went dark mode on everybody.
Dude, are we gonna sit here and wait on the first to hear what he has to say about Andy? We're over the 2 hour mark, by the way. So
Nah. I'm pretty daggone tired. I was pretty tired tonight. But,
he just sent another one.
which is awesome. Kickers are weapons just as much as any other player on the field.
Shut up, Sam.
If not more, because they score more than everyone else. I love it. I love it, bro. That's fucking awesome.
The love this league has for kickers is crazy, dude.
Fucking love it. Well, Papa Don, I'm about
All right,
to get
man.
off here, brother, man.
All right. Talk to you
Good
later.
week. Good luck this week, brother. Bye-bye.
Too. See ya.